It sounds like a weird number to count on.
All right, so these guys don't understand how funny works. So that now we're doing this podcast for like the 4th time. This is Senioritis. We're in Lasia's car, Lasia's Nissan Rogue. We do it here from time to time when Lasia's not being weird about it. We're doing it because it's a good place to do it.
The acoustics.
We're in his driveway right now. We have William Chen-Fung here with us today. He is the guest. You're not the guest star. I told you you're not any sort of star. Okay. And then we also have Giolie. We're doing dual ukuleles today in the background, right?
Yay!
Right. It's great. It was the last few times we recorded this, we got to 4 minutes. We had great things in it, and they deleted it because they're trying to control my show. So now I was gonna talk about a phone rule. I talked about the phone rule the last couple times we did it, so I'm gonna talk about it again.
Okay.
The phone rule is that. Because now the phone rule doesn't even matter because I've said it so many times. The only phone rule matters to you.
I'll explain the phone rule.
Yeah, that's good. Now I know that you know it. Repeat it back to me. That's one of the basic lessons
If I get a
education.
call or text, I have to put the call on speaker or read the text out loud, which I don't think it'll be a problem.
Right, to discourage you from being on your phone.
Okay.
Right? Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
I'm going to talk about myself now because it is my show and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. So I just got back from... Why does it keep doing this?
Equalizer doesn't kill the battery. It doesn't.
Damn it.
Just use your phone.
Okay, so I just got back from therapy. I'll just use your phone. That's even better. I just got back from therapy because now I'm going to therapy, I guess. I don't know why. What?
Why is that?
My mom wants me to go to therapy.
I got you.
She hates me, so...
Why? It could help.
Well, she hates me and she wants me to come to terms with that, so...
Why does she? There's no way your mom hates you.
Well, she hates me and she wants the therapist
to change you.
No, she wants the therapist to explain to me why she hates me, if that makes any sense.
So is it like family counseling?
No, I go by myself because she doesn't want to. She hates me, so why would she be?
I don't believe that for a second. No, I don't believe that for
No,
a
that's
second.
not what it is.
Absolutely not.
Mom, I'm sorry.
It's just stupid like teenage stuff.
No, I got you.
So yeah, it was really not. I felt great.
It's not
I felt great.
like I wouldn't marginalize your stuff and say it's stupid. Like it might be problems that similar. It might be similar problems that everyone has, but I wouldn't marginalize what's going on in your life to just typical problems.
Okay, I didn't ask for wisdom right now because I'm still.
You're still going on
introducing things.
Absolutely. Well,
so if you could just hold back on the wisdom for a couple minutes.
They call me William the Wizard.
We'll be all right.
Okay.
So yeah, I got a therapy. Therapy was good. I felt great. So yeah, I mean, I felt great for a second. Because I messaged you, Lasia. I was like, I feel like this is gonna be the best episode we've done so far.
We're off to a good start. You got a good start. You got a good guess.
We had a good couple starts. Yeah,
you got a good guess.
We had a good start.
So I think this has the potential.
I thought this was gonna be one of the best episodes we ever did because I felt great, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna write some stuff. Therapy made me feel good, but then, and I swear to God. Now I know that it's not going to be a good episode.
No, Michael. I think you just want to talk about the petroleum.
No, I'm not going to talk about petroleum. I'm actually going to talk about something equally bad.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be great, and I had to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
And I went to the bathroom, and immediately after going to the bathroom, I felt terrible. What is that?
What does that want?
I honestly, I got home. I was feeling great. I knew it would be a good episode, and then I went to the bathroom, and now I don't think it's gonna be a good episode. So
there you like a psychological breakdown in the bathroom, or is this like something?
I think it was like a post-poopum depression sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
I think is the sort of thing.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes any sense. Has it ever happened to you before?
No.
You can't say that you relate.
No.
Because you're on that high, like, dude, this is gonna be great.
What are we talking?
The podcast. What do you think I'm talking about? How you doing, Will? Are you doing good?
I'm well.
All right.
well.
Why would you stop the music?
They haven't.
This is your only job.
Dude, it's just...
Why are you such a dick tonight?
What? I know! I'm feeling good. He's feeling too.
I've been feeling great ever since the therapy. Guys, just shut up! Like, that's how you were all night, man.
Nah, dude, the therapy was actually good. We talked about some good stuff. He's a cool guy.
What's his name?
His name is Dickerson.
Really?
Kevin Dicker. And like, cause I couldn't find it, and I was so frustrated. I was like, fuck this dick. And I was like, for some reason, I felt the need to say like Dickerson. And then I realized, like, even if I say Dickerson instead of Dick, it's like I still say fuck. You know what I mean? So it's not really.
I don't understand.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
Like I was really upset that I couldn't find it.
Okay.
It was confusing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he help you find it?
But the guy? Well,
in therapy?
No, actually, I sort of just walked around and found it.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he didn't help me find it in therapy. Yeah.
So how did that make you
No, it was actually good. He actually gave me like doing that made me come up with some ideas to ask now. You know what I mean? So
Like me or the therapist?
to ask you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I talked about the shit that I want to talk about, right? Yeah. So we're gonna talk about you, William. I wrote notes this time because the last few times I didn't think were as good because I didn't have notes and I thought I was cocky and I thought I could just do it. But I want to do notes because I want to make these meaningful. All right.
Okay.
So I don't want to forget things. Let's talk about. I mean, do you want to start with the future? Or do you want to start with the past? How do you want to do this?
Surprise me, throw me a curveball. Let's mix and match.
Well, I think it'd make most sense to start with the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Would that make the most sense?
Okay.
All right, let's talk how we met, Will. Do you remember how we met?
Freshman year.
I think it was sophomore year.
No.
Junior?
All right, no. All right, no.
No,
Freshman-
I know.
all right,
I
freshman
actually
year-
know when we met.
I know. Hold on. Freshman year, we met.
I remember how we
Miss
met.
Simon didn't really like us, and then we got close. I'd probably say.
No, dude, you know what it was? We both played Bejeweled Blitz. Remember Bejeweled Blitz?
Freshman
You're like,
year.
oh shit, dude, is that Bejeweled Blitz? I'm like, yeah. Well, like, I play that game. That was the first conversation we ever had.
Dude, that was, yeah. Okay.
I don't remember why I remember that.
I
but
remember.
I
remember you getting kicked out of Simon's.
I remember we had a group with Ryan and Elena.
Oh,
She hated-
yeah.
We had a corner there. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, and we had a.
But she didn't hate you. She liked you. She didn't like me. She still lets you use her room.
Her room.
Her room. Miss Simon?
Oh, Miss Simon. I thought you were talking to Lena still.
No.
Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Was that? Did it seem like that?
Yeah,
No.
it did.
I thought I was talking about Miss
Yeah, no,
Simon.
Miss Simon lets me use her room.
Yeah, she didn't know.
She's like my mom on campus.
Yeah, she didn't hate you.
Yeah, no.
It's confusing because whenever I talk about a girl, you can almost always assume that she hates me. So like, in any situation, it's not clear who I'm talking
Well,
about.
Elena, you did that to yourself.
Well, how'd I do that to myself?
Michael, you harassed her.
I didn't harass her.
Michael, she kept on leaving this group chat and you added her back every single. She blocked
Because she
you.
kept leaving the group chat by accident. She would hit the
She wasn't leading the conversation.
she-
She was leaving.
There was a button that said leave conversation. I was like, Elena, she was confusing it for lead. She was
Absolutely.
trying to start and talk with us, and she would confuse it.
Yeah, okay.
You can ask Ryan. Ryan wrote a letter to Facebook saying how confusing that was. Ryan Dawson. He's like, they should really come with a different word. Exit conversation would be better.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel, I don't know, I talked to Elena a little while ago about college
Really?
and stuff. Yeah.
Really?
On Facebook. Yeah, she,
You can make another Facebook group.
no, but, dude,
Oh my goodness.
she must hate me though, because like with the Snapchat and stuff.
No.
See, because I'm a man about it.
Dude, what are
She
you talking
posts
about?
promiscuous photos
No,
on Snapchat,
she is-
and I screenshot all of them,
she is-
and she sees that I screenshot all of them.
I wouldn't. Oh my goodness, there's a laser in my eye.
what?
I wouldn't call it promiscuous. I would say that
Revealing.
she doesn't listen to this, does she?
What? She's actually one of our. No, she.
I'm so
She
glad
is-
she's not gonna watch this.
She is.
No, I love
she is,
Elena.
She is blessed.
Yes, she's blessed.
She is blessed with everything,
Right.
and she knows it. And I think that's all there is to it. She is gracing this world with her blessings, with her gifts,
Hey.
With her gifts.
with her gifts.
Yeah, so
Timing for that.
I should have her on this, shouldn't I? Just to catch up a little bit.
Yeah. Break the ice. Get
Yeah.
to know her.
Yeah, because she liked me for a while.
Yeah,
and it got
there's some
kind of
substance
weird.
to her. I promise you. Like,
It got kind of.
she has a personality.
How would you?
You know how uncomfortable you make everybody when you talk about Elena?
I'm uncomfortable right now.
We didn't even say anything.
All right, so,
Literally, like, this is all you guys been talking about.
so go on.
Okay. How would you? How do you see our friendship? Is it a good friendship or a bad friendship?
I think it's good.
We've had some ups and downs, right?
Yeah, we've had some ups and
We've had
downs.
some.
and
I mean,
think-
you've done some shit. I've done some shit. Right?
yes, yes,
right, we
yes,
both done some
yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yes, there's no.
Definitely.
Yes,
Do you wanna talk about that?
No, there's no need to.
No,
just
we
get
can
angry
definitely-
At there's no need to get angry at each other.
No, we're not getting angry at each other. It's good because this is a reflective thing. We can talk, also talk about the good things afterwards.
So
we'll start with the bad.
So
then do good.
I'll just get the bad things out of the way. Yes, I was a douchebag for inviting you to like fucking sending you the wrong address to the party. All right, douchebag. I
I
apologize.
forgot about that.
All right.
Now I'm mad again. I was referencing something else.
All right, you're the dick for the whole guys' night thing.
All right, let's talk about these stories. Let's talk about these
No,
stories.
I don't want to talk about the party. Okay, because I actually feel really bad about that.
Okay.
We can talk about guys'
that's
night.
nice though.
Okay.
But actually
Okay.
really
But
bad.
no. So we'll talk about the whiteboard thing.
Whiteboard.
You remember the whiteboard thing?
Whiteboard.
Sophomore year?
Michael, you hold a lot of grudges.
No. But I remember things.
That was stupid branding.
That was you too.
I put it on Snapchat.
Yeah, and then you also put it on Edmodo as an FRQ. No, here's what happened. Here's what happened. In human geography, in a class I wasn't even in, I was across the hall in Senior's room.
Oh my gosh.
And Miss Ferry apparently wasn't paying attention to class, or I guess was participating. I don't remember, because I wasn't fucking there. I just had to listen to what everybody else said.
Okay.
And so they go and they write on the board Michael Miller's faults. And they just write the most awful things anybody's
Michael,
ever written.
So
They were so bad, I know.
like unrealistic.
Give me an example. Give me an
like
example.
like shaped like a horse. Like it doesn't make sense.
It was just
I'm
so
touching
bad.
it.
And I see it on Snapchat, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
does.
And I go across the hall, and as I'm walking into the room, I get like a notification on my phone, and I look, and it's a Canvas assignment for a
Edmodo.
Edmodo assignment for the Michael Miller FRQ.
It doesn't even make sense.
You put it, you went on Ferry's computer and added an FRQ.
Was it on Ferris?
Yeah, dude, you added an FRQ.
How
That
did I
was
get?
like-
How? Okay.
I don't know how you did, but you did, because I got a notification.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you done some shit, and then also the party thing, which was bad. I forgot about
I
that.
don't want to talk about it because I felt bad about that.
Yeah, that was bad, dude.
Okay.
I didn't talk to you for a while.
I know.
That was bad.
When was that?
That was last year. That was half.
Last year?
That was
summer.
last year.
Yep.
Was that last summer? Really? Was that?
Yeah, that
was
was
that?
last
Was that junior between? Was that between junior senior year?
Yeah, because here's what happened. I was out with. Were you with us, Lasha?
No, I was the night I couldn't go.
Oh yeah, it was just me, Serena, and Aurora, and we were just
I do remember.
driving around, hanging out.
No, I don't. Michael, I don't want to talk about it.
I'm just gonna tell you, so you don't have to talk about it. You can
No,
just,
but like,
you can just listen to how much of a dick you sound like.
I know.
So, no, but I did something worse, so it's okay.
No,
You can tell the story.
No. Can we? All right, guys' night is funny. This is just dick. Can we just
Okay.
talk about guys' night?
So, okay, Will gave us the wrong address to a party, so we had to do nothing for the whole night because he was with his friends.
And I'm a dick.
It was bad. It was
Okay,
bad. Because
yes.
remember, because I called you, and then they were like, oh, he sounds retarded. And they were like, it was bad. You gotta admit it was
Okay,
bad.
yes, and I apologize.
And guys' night was bad too.
Guys' night was terrible.
I think
Michael.
guys' night's worse.
Michael, you set me off.
What, for guys' night?
Absolutely.
You explain.
kept pushing
I
me.
always explain guys' night. You don't really
No,
explain it.
guys' night basically. It was literally supposed to be guys' night.
I invited Will and Vibo and we were all supposed to hang out at Lasha's house and just hang out.
We were just playing Mario Kart, and then Michael keeps pushing me to roast Serena, so I finally just let loose because it's guys' night and just turn it up
And we
and
trust
just
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then that trust was broken.
Yeah, and then here we got Serena hiding behind the couch.
I go. This is. I shouldn't be laughing, but it's amazing. I go. Hey, you guys want to go do something else? So I'm kind of getting bored of Mario Kart, and they're like, yeah, maybe. I'm like, all right. Do you want to do a bonfire? Or do you want to watch a movie? And I'm like, Will, you want to do bonfire? Watch a movie. And I was like, bonfire. And I go, Lash, you want to do bonfire? Watch a movie. And Lash was like, didn't answer because he knew what I was gonna do. And then I go, Serena, you want to do bonfire or a movie? And Will was just playing Mario, and his face goes white. Completely
I had
white.
to leave, Michael.
And he gets up and just runs to the door, gets in his car, and leaves.
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't stay there.
But you weren't really mad at me, were you?
You set me up. You kept pushing for me.
I mean-
oh, who drives you crazy? Who just annoys you? Who drives you off the wall?
It actually wasn't supposed to be that bad. Serena was actually into it because I told her beforehand. I was like, you know what?
He's gonna roast you.
No. I said like, you know
Will's
what?
gonna roast
You and Will need to talk about things, and you guys won't talk about how you really feel. And Serena's like, yeah, I know. And I was like, what about this idea? And Serena's like, yeah. She didn't expect me to me when you were to say how you felt for me to go on. When it got bad, I was like, no. Tell me more. She's texting me going, I don't want to hear anymore, and I'm going, no, go on.
No, Michael.
It was
my
bad.
God.
It was bad. Yeah, I know. But hey, you did 2 things out of 1, right? Right, we're good now.
I could come up with something else.
We're good now. We're good.
Let's talk about the future.
No, we got a lot of past talk about.
All right, go
kidding,
on.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
right.
so we're good then, right?
Yeah.
I remember, but see, all right. So you've done some bad things, right? I've done some bad things,
Okay.
but you've also proven to be there.
I've tried
That's
to.
I think is your best quality as a friend. Is that like you're not necessarily always there, but you're there when like people really need you to be. You know what I mean?
I try to always be there. I try to make my friends a priority.
Right. So like when I was like super fucking, because a couple months ago I worked it's super depressing.
What?
Yeah. I walked into I drove to Publix, my job, like sobbing. I immediately stopped crying, walk in, work a 4-hour shift, walk out, immediately start crying again, which is so depressing. And I just drive around for like an hour, and I'm calling everybody. I'm calling Lasia, I'm calling Vibe. I'm like, look, I need to talk to somebody. I need to. And they were all busy, and I call Will, and I think Will could tell that I really need to talk to somebody. And you were with Nicole, right?
No, I don't know. I don't think I was with Nicole.
Because she knew about it the next. She's like, oh, Will said you're upset.
Oh no, I think I was talking to her, and I was like, yeah, I gotta go. I don't think I was actually with her.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you gave up talking to Nicole because you know your friend needed some help.
Yeah.
So that's like a very good quality because I actually remember a lot from that conversation.
Good.
That was a very good
I hope it
conversation.
helped.
Now you gotta say one good thing that I did. Because,
Wow.
Well, I mean, like,
because that was super deep and meaningful, and now I want to put you on the spot.
All right. Well, all right.
All right, so Will isn't really that good of a friend to me. I think I was just...
No. All right, like I don't know. Like I don't really want to go into like too many. The summer between sophomore and junior year, you were there for me when I needed you.
Do you want to talk about that?
No,
Why?
because.
Do you want to talk about how things are now?
Things are a lot better now.
Do you want to talk about
Things
any
are
of that
doing
situation
very-
or no? You want to talk about any of that situation or no?
Like before, I was really upset. I don't think I'd ever
Before,
been more upset.
here's interesting about Will is that Will originally, I was friends with Will since freshman year, but you had a pretty bad reputation. Like not like a bad like oh this dude like fucks people. No, but like a bad reputation is like a lot of people thought you were a douchebag.
Okay, yeah, I know that.
You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that.
It's not that anymore. You know that too, right?
I hope so. I hope not. Well, I
But
mean,
freshman and top, that was a lot of people were like, Will, and I don't know, it could have, I mean, you were kind of a little bit, you needed to have your self-esteem completely crushed to become the man you are now. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, completely.
Like, obliterated. Like, your heart ripped out,
Yeah,
stomped on the
yeah,
ground.
Basically.
No, but now you're better for it. Am I right? Am I right?
wouldn't.
I wouldn't choose to go through that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
again.
different. I'm different for it.
I do hate myself now. You're right.
Yeah, I guess it was,
No,
It
but
was a humbling
that's the thing.
experience.
Like that's one of the things Lasha was saying is that like, because Lasha was one of those people. Because Lasha didn't talk to you really.
until econ. Well, we did the.
Right.
I remember we did
'Cause
the group
Lasha-
project for econ. It was me, you, and him, and you didn't do anything.
And you guys became friends
Yeah, because you didn't. Because we
on the Skype call that I refused to participate in.
we agreed that. That's really what got it started. That we agreed that Michael didn't do anything. That really sparked it. So.
Yeah. Well, that was cool too because junior year was when, because I had a lot of friends that weren't friends with each other, and junior year was when like all my friends sort of became friends with each other. I think that might have just happened for everyone because everybody started to connect more.
Well,
but that was when I started
like,
realized
I just-
that I'm
like
hanging out
what?
with the same people.
Like what? Like Lasia and I became friends.
Right.
But who else? Like I don't know. Really, who else have I become?
I mean, because now it's cool because not necessarily that like people I knew before, but what are you talking about? Lasher, do you have anything to say?
This is some music stuff, okay?
Like
You
I'm
don't
just trying
understand.
to think of like I'm just trying to think like
No, all right. So I shouldn't have said people that I knew before because here's another thing. Juan was also me and Lasha met Juan junior year and started talking to Juan junior, and now we're all friends with Juan.
Oh,
too.
yeah, like-
so it's cool that we're all like,
I
buddy
think,
buddy
alright,
now.
with I'm trying to think of people that I'm close with now that I'm no longer that I'm close with now that I wasn't before. Juan really was. Well, I remember I defended Juan junior year because Maria and AJ would always give him a hard time. Like I think jokingly, but sometimes it was just brutal. So like, hey,
Oh, okay.
don't mess with Juan.
Okay.
And then
That's
Hey,
nice.
Juan's my friend.
and now I feel like Juan and I are really close. Like
you
really,
have to
I really
take
just-
that Juan.
Yeah.
Smack the shit out of the bitch.
Denny and I were close for a time, and now we're no longer close.
You guys don't talk at all.
Yeah.
Do you regret that?
Um,
No.
Like there are parts that I regret. Like I knew where it was going, and I knew that where I stood, and there was, I don't know.
You don't want to talk about any of this stuff, do you?
Like, what do you want me to say?
Well, I was. So you didn't want to talk about what happened over the summer a couple
All right.
years
Well,
ago?
what? All right. So what? You want to just lay the thing out?
I mean, if you don't want to, we don't have to.
No. Like,
if it's like personal, is it like?
I mean, no, it is personal, but I mean, like, what do you like? What I got dumped, and I was totally blindsided, and I had never experienced anything like that, and
right.
I was.
And
I
that
was
did
devastated.
change you.
I was devastated.
That did change you.
Yeah, and I cried a lot.
Remember?
I was very upset.
You know, I helped you out though too.
You did. And I said that was the good thing.
Because you were you wouldn't talk to her. And you
I didn't talk to her for most of junior year.
And no, you wouldn't talk to her because you needed to talk to her and you wouldn't talk to her.
What was I supposed to talk
And I
to her?
overstepped, but I knew it was good.
Oh no, because you called her.
I overstepped, but I knew it was good in the long run.
I mean, really?
Yeah, I think it was.
Well,
I think it was.
I mean, things are better
I
now.
wouldn't link it back to Michael.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I think that I'm the reason that this happened.
I wouldn't say that.
Because I don't think you guys would be friends if I hadn't have been like, you know what, you guys need to be in a weird friend zone relationship for 2 years.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that
far.
I wouldn't say that. I would say you went beyond your boundaries. That's where I would probably end that.
But you didn't think it was good?
At the time, no.
Right, but in hindsight.
In hindsight, I mean.
Do you remember?
It started the talk.
No, because it
Dude,
didn't.
you and I used to talk a lot though.
Yeah.
Like sophomore year, freshman, sophomore year, that was like when, like around the time that happened, I used to talk to you a lot.
Yeah, we used to just stay on the phone and just talk.
Yeah, I used to talk to you, and then it would be weird shit too. It'd be like
just talk,
one of the conversations I remember having was about like
death penalty.
Yeah, that was the one.
The morality and the ethicality.
And you're like, Mike, I gotta go.
Michael, it's 1:30. We've been on the phone for 3.5 hours.
Talking about the death penalty, right? But they were good conversations.
Yeah, no. Yeah, and that, you know, I think that shows the true, like, that shows what a true friendship is that you can literally talk about anything. Because people that I can't have a conversation with, I don't think those are true friends.
Yeah, that's why when I say my favorite thing is to just go to something, I just talk to people.
Yeah.
I don't mean talk to anyone that doesn't know how to.
Yeah, no, like, and I think it's.
That's my favorite thing in the world.
Like, I don't
talk
necessarily like going out to like hanging out with big groups of people. I'd much rather hang out with just a small group that I'm
telling
really
you,
comfortable.
The best group is like 6 people.
6 people. You
Six
think
people,
so?
yeah, 6 people, a little bit under the influence.
5 to 6.
No, I don't think anything gets better.
You don't think so? I think a little teensy little bit.
No, I really don't understand.
Because
honestly,
you gotta admit, you might be open and I might be open, but a lot of people aren't open.
Yeah,
unless
but
they take a little bit.
Like I don't know, because then people I know people that like use it as an excuse.
It's a little bit.
No, because
a little bit.
I really don't understand. Maybe it's just because from my perspective, but I really don't understand the allure of drugs because my life is awesome as is, and I don't need anything to enhance or try to escape from anything.
I thought that your life was ruined, and now you're.
How is my life ruined?
Now you're talking about how awesome your life is.
What's wrong with my life? I think things.
I don't know, man. I kind of like the depressed Will a little bit more. It started to grow on me.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, just you wait.
No, but things are great now. Things are great now. You pulled an AJ.
I wouldn't say that.
You pulled an AJ.
Did I stoop that low?
Whoa!
No, what does that mean?
You said he didn't want to talk shit.
No. I'm not talking shit. No, I guess it was. I didn't mean that, but was it? I don't know.
It was an AJ, dude. You pulled an AJ.
Okay.
I mean,
I'd like to think it was
there's 2 different situations.
Yeah, it was a totally different situation. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say, AJ, if you're listening, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. But I'm just I didn't mean it like that. I just meant
AJ's not listening anymore. He slammed his laptop shut.
They're total different situations. They're not comparable.
But you pulled an AJ.
Okay.
Because yeah, what do you mean?
No, okay, I see where you're
in a way, you pulled an AJ.
Okay.
Because it wasn't working, and it wasn't gonna, and then it worked. Because usually when it isn't working, it doesn't suddenly work. Does that work?
No,
right?
it wasn't working, and then I feel like we had to grow as individuals.
Just like AJ had to grow as an individual.
But was Maria ready? Or was it just AJ that had to build himself up?
Because they came.
Okay, yeah.
Don't discredit AJ for pulling his AJ.
Absolutely not, dude. I give AJ mad props.
AJ pulled an AJ better than anybody's ever pulled an AJ.
Okay, AJ coined the term. But no, okay, never mind. I see where you're coming from. Okay.
So
the only thing is I wouldn't like to It's like I'm not just trying not to compare my relationship to anyone else's.
Yeah, no. Your relationship and his relationship is definitely different, but
Yeah.
the way that it happened.
Yeah,
is,
okay.
You both
similar.
pulled an
Yeah,
AJ.
I think it's kind of like just like an.
He wants me to rename it Pull the William.
No. I'm just saying. Like,
This is
no.
just a
I don't
selfish
want.
thing.
I don't want this to be a thing because I don't want it to be a thing. Like I hope everyone comes to terms with their relationships in their own way. I just don't like. I don't like.
We have her on the show tomorrow.
My relationship with someone else.
Yeah, so don't
and that's fine. That's fine.
We have her on the show tomorrow.
And I hope she doesn't listen to this.
Whoa, you haven't said anything bad.
I have not said anything bad. It's just.
Why do you not want to listen to it?
No, you can listen to it. I guess I don't care.
So you know how we talked about your confidence was crushed. One
To say
thing
the
though,
least.
one to say the least,
Yes.
it was bad. Remember junior year, you were you had lost like 30 pounds just from being sad and not eating, right?
I got sick. Well, no.
How much weight have you lost?
I lost 20 pounds
Right.
because I think it was a combination of being sad and then I got really sick and then
Right.
they put me on antibiotics and the antibiotics like just made me feel worse.
Remember when you came into school
Yes,
and
my
your eye was all
God. Yeah,
swelled
my
up?
eye- apparently
Oh,
my
this
eye-
is another bad thing I did.
Yeah, apparently my
This
eye.
is 2 for 2 now.
Yeah, my eye wasn't tracking correctly. Will stop winking at me. Michael, oh god. I went and saw an ophthalmologist.
Will, your eyes are looking in 2 different directions.
Chameleon looking at me.
That's terrible because you were in pain and I was, yeah.
I
that's
was in
terrible.
pain, like not just like it's not like the physical pain wasn't bad. I was like mentally pain.
Yeah,
It was just-
that was bad.
All right, and like, I didn't really take offense to it. I
Right,
understood
because
where you were coming
it was hilarious.
from. Yeah, I can't get mad. It was good.
One thing that's I've always known is that you have you seem to be like a outwardly confident person, right? Which is why I think a lot of the reason that people assumed you were kind of cocky or douchey in the beginning, right?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm curious because I don't think we've ever talked about this before, which is crazy because we talk about a lot of stuff. Would you consider yourself like self-conscious? Because I remember one thing about you is that you always need someone to like whenever you're like, oh, I need to go get lunch, you're like, someone come with me, and like,
Oh yeah.
and then we'll be like, ah, ha, ha, no, and you'll be like, no, seriously, I need someone to come with me.
You asked me to walk you to your car.
So where does that come from?
It's a self-conscious thing.
Do you like do you just not want to appear like someone that doesn't like have someone to talk? Like what is
No,
that?
I
No,
just.
no,
Are you afraid?
It's
Are
not
you afraid of being?
No.
Are you afraid of being alone?
No, I just like talking to people when I go.
No, and I'm sure it
I
is
say
like
will.
I'm sure it is like a thing of I'm sure part of it is a thing of being alone.
It's a nervous thing. It's not like, oh, I want someone to talk to. It's like if no one can go, you're like, I'll just wait.
Well, it's like one of those things like like I enjoy the company of people, I enjoy talking to people, but I feel like on a deeper level, it's like I don't like being alone. Which I think I have gotten better with because I'm just busy, so whenever I'm alone, I'm normally just sleeping. But when I'm alone, and I learned this especially over that summer, is that when I'm alone, all I do is think and all I do is just work myself up. And really, like, I don't think I'd have that problem now because I don't really have a lot negative going on. But I think that is a big aspect of it. And just that I just don't like being alone. Because you're like a little fish in the sea. You know, if you school together, you're less likely to get eaten. If you're just one fish, you're done for.
There's that shark right there.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the shark?
Shark is the world.
Shark is
Wait, then what
life.
the hell's the ocean?
No, shark.
Dude, stop.
Shark is like.
This wasn't a good analogy.
Shark is a car because the thing is, remember when you and Vibo went to 7-Eleven
God,
freshman
yeah.
year? You and Vibo.
I remember. That was ridiculous.
You and Vibo walked to 7-Eleven freshman year after an AP practice exam.
Yeah, and
we were walking.
And I realized, I go, no, hold on. I don't know where you're going with this, but I do remember this. And I just go, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. You and Vibo were afraid to cross the road.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that.
No, you were afraid to cross.
No, it wasn't.
Michael,
I'm telling you. No,
you're
can I
like,
tell you?
should I go? Like, there's no, I'm jaywalking. Like, what if I get in trouble? I'm like,
It was
Michael, you just crossed the
that
damn
was
road.
after. That was after. Because when we first crossed the street, I didn't look both ways. And Vibo he's like, dude, and he grabbed me, and a fucking truck came.
No, dude.
I swear to God.
You were afraid of jaywalking. I actually remember. I actually did a couple before I owned a car, freshman and sophomore year. I actually made a couple treks out to 7-Eleven because I remember one particular example. I went with E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you guys talk about?
I love how you look at me, point at me.
Well,
I
it's just all coming. Oh, you're not E, but you manifest yourself as Emmanuel in this. But no, I do remember I went with E, and we just talked, and it was nice. Like I don't
know you guys knew each other.
Well, we both played basketball, and
They both got the black award.
and like that's. I mean, I don't really keep up with E, but it was. I don't really remember much from the conversation. Well, I do remember some things, but it's just. I don't know.
What's your favorite memory from high school? How do you think this experience has changed you? Because this is a unique experience, at least to me.
I mean, IB has surely opened my eyes.
I mean,
that's not necessarily because I've enjoyed IB. I feel like I've become more compassionate and more open to others.
I mean, the crazy thing is that you're a Mitchell kid, and most of your friends are Mitchell kids. Like they still go to Mitchell.
Yeah.
And you said I remember you telling me that you wanted to do IB initially to show your friends you were the smart one, right? You wanted to prove your friends.
Because I mean, I think I'm going. Yeah, and to a degree, that's what it was up until junior year.
And then what was
Because I remember freshman year, my dad picks me up from AP World History, and he goes, "How do you think you did?" And I go, "I think I did terrible." And he goes, "You think you're gonna stay with IB?" And I go, well, I mean, freshman year was like hard, but it wasn't like so hard. So then I'll try sophomore year, and then by the time I get to sophomore year, I'll think like, all right, well, I already made it this far, I might as well keep going. And
Right.
Honestly, that's how you get looped in.
yeah, so.
Right, and they don't tell you like the shitty stuff about it.
Well, I mean, I feel like if I did not do IB, I would still be incredibly shallow, which I to a degree I still am.
Why do you say that?
Well, I'm not painting myself to be the perfect person. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't have some aspects of superficiality to me.
Don't say that word. Now you're making me look dumb when you say superficiality.
Do you know what that you got?
I know what it means,
never mind.
but it's a big word.
I was gonna say
superficial is big enough, dude. How many syllables? Someone count how many syllables that is.
Superficiality.
He was about to say something so good, and then you talk about the.
I was gonna say you got
just
into. I was
made me
gonna say like, oh yeah, it might make you angry, but like I was gonna say like, dude, you're smart because you got into NYU. But then I remember like I got you into NYU, so you know.
What were you gonna say before that? Because Julie was saying.
No, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I got you into NYU, which I don't think you give me enough credit for.
Yeah, right.
Wait, what?
Or the Chinese proverb. I single-handedly got Michael Miller into
All right,
NYU.
because we were talking about SAT essays,
And you got mad.
and I got so furious
And I
because
printed it out,
because,
and you
because
got mad at
we
me.
read my essay first. I'm like, how did I get a 6 out of 12 on this? We read my essay first, and we're reading. And Will's like, it's pretty good, man. I don't know why they didn't get. And I was like, well, let me read yours. He's like, I was like, what do you get? And he's like, 11. I'm like,
I got an 11.
I'm like, what do you get? And what do you write? And he reads me, and he just made up the entire everything.
Absolutely.
Like he was like Martin Luther, like in the 1800s. Wasn't that one of them?
Yeah.
It was like, and
No,
then
I think I got Diet of Worms. I talked about that. I think I got like
half of it was just bogus.
it was. I quoted Spider-Man.
Right.
It was absolutely garbage.
And you came up with the Chinese proverb.
Yeah.
Right. How does that work?
Yeah, you just make up garbage because they're not going to fact check you. So you just gotta, an ancient Chinese proverb once said whatever, and then you insert whatever applies to your particular prompt.
Right. So after I talked to you about that, I was so mad that I went into the next essay. I was just like, I'm gonna make this.
You're spiteful.
I'm gonna make this. Yes, exactly. I'm
show
gonna make this so they have to give me a 1. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Chinese proverb, and I've been doing every standardized test since. Make up a Chinese proverb.
What'd you get on the SAT writing?
11, right? Honestly, it went from a 6 to an 11.
Yep. And
you gotta just come up with fake support.
Got you
I was talking about fake university studies with fake statistics. I was quoting fake authors and fake books.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember my statistics were like 87% of all spectators at the Diet of Worms.
Right.
Agreed that Martin Luther was. I remember the exact prompt. It was, is listening an important aspect in an argument? And I said, 87% of people during the Diet of Worms believed Martin Luther better supported his points because he was educated. And I'm pretty sure 87% of people weren't educated and didn't know what that meant.
Exactly.
Are you? Well, you mentioned it before, but you're going to Georgetown.
Yes.
Georgetown.
Yes, I'm going to Georgetown.
How do you think you got into there? Aside from the fact that you're black.
I don't know. I don't think I've fully come to terms with how difficult, how exclusive it was, because I honestly applied as a safety school.
Because you were also still idolizing Harvard and Princeton.
I loved Harvard, and I knew my chances were super small, but I loved that school. But
Georgetown is you're still coming to terms with how cool it is, right?
Yeah, if I stayed in state, I think I would have been really upset. I know I would have been really upset because if I stayed in state, I would have realized that IB was a waste of time.
And it wasn't a waste of time. It's not necessarily a waste of time just because you're going to stay.
No, but
dude, I learned a lot. I'm just like
not just knowledge-wise, but just how to be a person. Like the high school experience, just how to be an individual. And I feel like IB has taught me that better than Mitchell could have.
You think?
Yes.
I think you were right where you're talking about the superficiality at Mitchell, though. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because they're all rich, dude. That's like a stereotype, but they're all rich.
Yeah.
You know?
They're all pretty well off.
Right.
And there's just certain mannerisms.
It's like, and you said it's really like the goofy
movies.
high school movies, right?
Yeah, that's what I believe.
There's cliques and there's popularity.
I totally believe that's what Gulf is going to be like, and I was shocked.
Yeah, dude, it's not like that at all. Well, maybe it is with the people that aren't in IB,
kids, yeah.
But you say tradition. That's better to use.
Well, because I remember
I was so mad at regular.
Yeah, regular kids. So I'm trying to work it in. I'm trying to show my compassion and not be as.
You told me freshman year you want to be a marine biologist. Is that still a thing? You told me you wanted to be what literally every single person when they're a freshman wants to be.
No, hold on. No. I know a bunch of people bullshit and say they want to be a marine biologist, but I actually have a genuine love for the ocean. Like, I actually do. I'm not wearing it anymore. I was wearing a scuba diving shirt. No, like, I had an aquarium. I loved my aquarium. I love everything to do with the ocean. Like, I'm scuba certified. I love the ocean.
Is that still a thing? Are you still considering that?
I don't know.
I mean,
I wouldn't make anything.
Georgetown is a political school.
Yeah.
You could go into politics.
I don't know if I could.
Why couldn't you?
But I feel like I'd be like just the social stigma of the super power hungry people. I don't know. Like
I think you do well
there.
You're good at public, right? You're good at public speaking.
They're just so
putting yourself out there.
Snakes, sneaky, conniving. I don't know. Like, just the stigma of a politician.
Yeah, but you gotta know when to chop the heads off the snakes. That's all.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I'm not telling you what.
I don't know. I really, like I said, I'm going to the liberal arts college.
Well, you're gonna do this. No.
I don't know what I want to do.
Right, you don't know.
What do you want to be when I grow up?
You're like Lasia. You have no idea right now.
Yeah.
Do you have any interest that you? What are you passionate about? Are you passionate about anything?
I mean,
you said marine.
We talked about this. Will said that he doesn't care what he wants to be as he grows up.
Oh yeah, remember?
He just wants to,
remember we talked about
that.
Yeah, we talked that thing in Ledman's. Like that is the most important aspect. That she posed the question is like, what is one thing you'd want to do to be considered successful? Isn't that how she said? Yeah.
To have a family.
I want a family. That is the one thing that, like I said, I don't. I do care what I do, like what I do for a living, but that is what I do. Like,
I'm not limiting you because I can totally see you doing stuff way higher. Yeah. You know what I mean? Way better than this, but I mean it. Like I can totally just see you doing what your dad's doing.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong.
And being perfectly happy with that.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's like.
Well, continuing the business, having a family, just being a family man. You know what I mean?
And I feel like if I did continue in that I would be okay. I would be okay with that. But I want more for myself. Whether or not I start a business or do anything like that, I'm okay with, but I want to see how far I want to see how far I can go. So yeah.
This is the best music we've had so far. Honestly, it really is. Well, I was talking about Lasia, but no, I'm just, no. You guys are really you're doing amazing. I always like to joke about how much I don't do. how much I don't do it, and I act like I'm in charge of shit. When Lasia can literally just go boop hit the space bar and it'll be over.
Yeah, Lasia could just one day say no, and then Michael would have no choice.
Lasia, you want to do podcast? Nah. Okay. That's how it goes.
Exactly.
That's like Lasia said, like, hey, you want a podcast? It's me asking him, right? Okay, here's something that he asked me in therapy, and it was interesting. You know how people usually ask you about your strengths and weaknesses? Like, oh, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? He sort of did a variation. I thought it was good. He said, what do you like about yourself? What do you not like about yourself? And I'm gonna start asking that by people because that was hard for me to answer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard for me to answer what you like about yourself, isn't it? Like, not in the, like, oh, I hate myself, there isn't anything, but it's hard to, like, it's hard for me to do that.
No, because, like, I can pick myself apart, and I can put on confidence, so I really don't know. What do I like about myself? What do I dislike?
I mean, do you know what you not like about yourself?
I mean, yeah, there's plenty of things I don't like about myself.
We don't have to talk about that.
Yeah, we don't have time for that. It's just that was just one of those things. I was like, I don't know. Like I think anything could be spun around. You know, I could say like, oh, I'm competitive and I push myself, but some people could say I'm not competitive enough. Like I didn't push I don't know if I necessarily pushed myself to what I could have been in IB, but I think I've pushed myself enough to try.
That's something that I said that the work ethic is something I don't like. I don't like that I don't have any. Cause like you didn't try. Like realistically, you didn't really try, did you?
I there were parts where I tried. Like I don't think it was laborious. Like I put in a lot of effort. I put in put in the
minimal
time.
effort.
I put in the time, not necessarily the effort.
Minimal effort.
Yeah.
I was talking to Lash about this earlier. Is that like we might have had to stay up late a couple times or try a couple times, but we never had to struggle.
Yeah, no. Like
there was never a time when I was like, oh my god, I'm having so much difficulty. I don't know how to fix this. It was always like I know exactly what I'm doing wrong because I'm a lazy piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There were people like exactly. Yeah, because there wasn't anything where I'm like staying up for like and I just can't get something. I'm staying up for hours and just can't get something.
You just can't wrap your mind around
like chemistry, like organic chemistry. I don't know what that is, but that's just because I didn't put the time in.
Right. You take that next week?
I believe so.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If you decide to show up.
Yeah,
right?
if I'm feeling it.
Yeah. Dude, I almost didn't show up to bio today.
I thought you were pretty confident.
No. I'm gonna talk about it because I think I can talk about it. Yeah, my dad had a seizure last night.
No.
Yeah, another one for the first time in like.
Oh my god, what?
Probably like a year and a half. He had a seizure.
Really? Does he have epilepsy? Or?
No, he doesn't. That's why it's always so scary because it's not like a regular thing. It's always like a call 911. Got it.
Oh really? Like was it bad? It wasn't like
he was at the ER. Yeah.
Oh, we stop the music. I think it's important.
No, it's
no. This
adds
is
to it.
no. This is
He's
something.
adding the sad part to it.
Yeah, like
So,
I think the lack
didn't
of
think
sound.
I was gonna. So I was up till like 3 a.m. last night.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
So you're at the hospital? Then?
Yeah, it was.
Everything checked out okay though?
Yeah, he's fine. It's just that, like, the problem is that like, I mean, you remember? I'll talk about this in a second. Hold on, let me finish my thought. Yeah, the problem is that he can't breathe. You know what I mean? Like, if we could figure out a way to make sure that when he's seizing, he can get air in.
What, does he like swallow his tongue or something like that, or what does he do?
Like he starts going like red and purple, and that's really? Yeah, that's why we have to like
Yeah,
quick call
yeah.
and have someone. I forgot what they hit him with, but they hit him with something that.
Oh, like a steroid or something like that.
That makes it so he can breathe, and it's that's the scariest part. I don't know, dude. I mean, you said you had an experience like that. The first time my dad started having a seizure, that changed me as a person. You had an experience that with your dad, right? You read about your essays.
Well, yeah, but like the thing is that like it sounds pretty shitty, but like my dad has like this terrible disease and everything like that, and it's something that he's never gonna get rid of. But he has like
blood disorder. Or something.
Yeah, but he has like a near-death experience like once a year.
Yeah, that's like with mine.
Yeah, but it's one of those things.
But like one of those actual near death.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. It's like, as terrible as it sounds, it's almost become routine. It's just one of those things. Like, yeah, you know, my dad's in the hospital again.
Right.
But he always comes through. So
yeah,
it's one of those things.
You get
like,
used to it.
Yeah, like it's terrible. Like I don't know.
But at the same time, you get used to it, and then like, cause you know, I can't be sad, like, because the first time I had with my dad, I was crying and sobbing. I was like, but now I know that like you can't be like that. Like if you have to be strong and you have to make sure that he receives help. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like,
so like you can't just be a mess. You gotta solve the problem. Get some help for him.
And like I've gotten like upset if I just think about something that happens to my dad. But I remember this. that my dad had he had like some terrible internal bleeding thing, and I remember it was like bad, and I remember my mom woke me up screaming at 3 a.m. I think it was like a Tuesday or something like that. She goes,
How long ago was this?
This was last year, or maybe I don't know, junior sophomore year, and she goes, help me. So my dad was literally just on the floor, just on like he was on his arms and everything like that, and in a cold sweat, and I had to help my dad into the car so we could go to the hospital. And
You drive him there?
No, my mom did, because my brother was asleep, and I remember she goes like, I'll call you in the morning.
That's a long night, right?
No, honestly, no, that's the problem. I went back to sleep.
Holy shit.
No, yeah. No,
Well,
like,
it's well, you said that something like that happened before.
but no, like that's like how shitty of a son am I for something catastrophic. My dad was in the hospital for like a week, and he had to get like quarts of blood. It was.
You're
but
used to it. You said
but
it's
like-
happened before.
But the fact that that's routine, like I'm not trying to get pity or anything like that, but the fact that that's the reaction that I get drawn.
I gotta follow my own rule. Let me see if I can do this.
Okay.
Oh God, who is it?
It's
It's
mom.
my hold on a second. Shh. Hello?
Where are you?
I'm at Lasia's house still.
Mama's gonna be so mad if she waits. She cannot stay up half the night, apparently. That's what she's telling me to tell you.
Alright, tell her I'll be home before midnight faux show.
Can you wait a second?
Probably sooner.
In case Mom starts yelling at me to call you back?
How about if she starts yelling at you? Well, she's gonna start yelling at you anyway, so pretend like you call me back and say that I'm sorry.
You're putting her in a tough.
Because I'm sick of getting yelled at, Michael. I really am.
Alright.
Mom yelled at me for like 20 minutes already.
Oh my God, Michael.
I'm sorry. I'm on speaker. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll see you.
Be home before it's out for sure.
I'll see you real soon, okay?
You need to be home now.
Bye.
You need to
I'll be
home now.
Alright, I'll be home right now. Bye.
Right now?
Yep. Bye.
Okay.
I got half an hour.
No, don't do that.
No, I'm actually we're gonna finish this because we're actually pretty close to finishing it.
I think okay.
So what were we just talking about?
My dad, like health, like.
And you were feeling bad, like you're not a good son because of it.
Well, yeah, like I feel like I should be concerned.
Yeah, but you said this happened before. You've gotten used to it.
It's just sort of like a byproduct of families who have to deal with that. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
Right. Hold on. We should actually just pause it for half a second because I actually gotta take my mom's call for a
Oh,
second.
you asshole.
So actually just
Alright, yeah, but you're an asshole.
is it working now?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You don't want to record over it. Shit. Are we only at 47 minutes? Wow, I guess that's good because like we talked about a lot without Yeah, so we had to pause for a second because my mom was calling and freaking out on me. You were saying you're not a good kid.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily go that. Like I feel like I've done. Like there's worse. I know plenty of worse kids, but I don't know.
Don't take your hand
No,
around.
like the fact that you feel guilty about that
Right,
makes you a
exactly.
good.
Yeah, because my mom just called me and she was. Did you hear what she was saying? Like on the phone, like when I was actually holding it. Did you guys hear what she was saying?
Like I want to go to bed or something like that.
No, she was saying. Yeah, she said about going to bed. And she was saying that like she didn't need me at the hospital last night. She needed me now. Like my dad was not basically that I was supposed to be at the house and I wasn't there. So don't feel bad because we're
Your
all
dad?
shitty. Well, my dad is at the hospital, so
Still?
yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, it's we're all bad kids. That's why I went to the therapist. That's what I just told the guy. He's like, what's your biggest problem? I was like, well, I have a bunch of stupid teenage problems, but the biggest problem is that I'm just like not respectful to people.
Yeah, I mean, like I think as far as we go, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're not that bad relative to others.
Right. That's why he's like, talk about like rate your issue, your need for therapy on a scale of 1 to 10. And I was like, you know what? 11. No, I was like, I did 2. I did 2. I did 2, which I think is good, right? All right, we're gonna finish this up then, real quick. I mean, I feel bad because you didn't really get to you didn't really get to elaborate on your Oh, we're gonna finish up. It's fine. Elaborate on your dad thing, right?
Like what?
You didn't really get to finish up on the whole feelings you're having there, but I think we got enough of it, right?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Now, I usually ask this at the end because I ask this at the end, right, Lasia?
Yep.
All
This
right.
part where I go.
Yeah, this is what it does that thing. Yeah, I go. So you don't know what you're doing. You don't know. You just know you're going to Georgetown, right?
Yes.
You don't know what you're doing yet, but
Yeah.
so you can't tell me where you'll see. You have no idea where you'll be in 10 years, right? No idea.
10 years. Let's see. That'd be
There's
20.
a few things you could tell.
With a family, right? That's your hope. Is with the
In
family.
10 years, I'll be 26.
Or married at least. Married at least.
And hopefully, I'll begin to settle down by then.
Okay. Not crazy partying every day stuff. Wait,
No, I mean, I don't
10
think- I
years.
don't feel like I do
Why
that
you be
now.
28?
Oh yeah, I'm not 16 anymore. I'm 28. Yeah, I'm 28. Yeah, I should. I should have. Yeah, no, I don't understand. I don't see the allures in going out to parties and everything like that.
28. You should. Yeah, a lot of people are married by 28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
No,
probably
I'll
married.
see. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna do it by an age. You know, just go what feels right where I am.
All right. And now, because this to me, the significance of this to me is that it's like a time capsule.
Uh-huh.
Is that like you can listen to this and it's gonna be you
Yeah.
at 18.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you're gonna undergo this crazy change and go to college
Yeah.
and really, truly find yourself there.
Mm.
And you're gonna be able to come back and listen to this and be like, "Yo, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about back then." But it's cool. It gives you like perspective. You know what I mean? Like how you change. So, as a time capsule, I think something really cool that we do is I say like, even if you don't know what you want to do necessarily, where you'll be. What would you say to yourself if you could say something to yourself right now that you could hear? What would you say?
I don't know, like career path. I really have no idea what I want to do.
What do you want to say to your 10-year-old, 10 years older self? Yeah.
Like if I'm 28,
What are you
like
gonna say?
what-
Keep fucking bitches, getting money, sort of
no,
thing.
I have no interest. In that.
What would you say?
Like what would I ask myself? What would I say?
Tell yourself. Just,
Yeah.
just
What
say,
would you tell yourself? Because you're speaking to yourself right now. That's the whole point of this.
I don't know what I don't. What do you mean? What would I tell myself? I feel like the 28-year-old self would tell something to the kid, not the.
Dude, the best, but that's why it makes it so cool because it's backwards. The worst answer it's not. Trust me, you're not gonna be the worst. The worst answer we've got is.
Mitochondria at the powerhouse of the cell.
No.
Yeah, that was AJ. The best one
no.
we've got. Jaren went into some weird deep shit that I didn't even understand. So you're not gonna be a Jaren. You're probably not gonna be an AJ. But man, just what are you feeling right now? What are you feeling, 18-year-old William Chen-Fung?
I hope you did what makes you happy, whatever that is. Like I hope that whatever I end up doing, that I'm happy.
Dude, you're gonna listen to this 10 years and cry so hard. Because you're,
Like I hope. I have. Like I think I've said this before. Like there's just certain priorities and there's certain things that I would sacrifice. And like just an example of this. Like I said, I do really want a family, and I said that I would have a career that I'm totally miserable in if I could make sure my family's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't know, shoveling shit for a living, and I absolutely hate it, but it puts food on the table, then that's what I'm gonna have to do, and it'll be worth it. So it's just having I hope I maintain and keep my priorities in line, and I surround myself with people that matter, and that actually genuinely care, and I hope. I hope I make something of myself. I feel like my parents have put in the time and the money and the effort, and I feel like I have put in the time and effort thus far, and I hope I take my efforts and actually build upon them.
So that was cool, right?
Yeah.
That was a good one.